Hi, and welcome to Lippy Presents Ghost News Network. Today is our question of the week. Tom, what do you got for us today?
So my question for this week is, have you or would you ever bring a haunted object home?
We did this house,
Well. Wow.
and the client had nothing but haunted objects that she kept in her basement. It was also like a little shrine room.
We didn't take any of that.
We did not. We did not take anything home. We did, however...
You touch it.
it was very much a situation of we're curious if it's haunted or not, but we decided if it was, we might as well just get cursed together.
They had a couple of boxes, right? Like
Yeah, we
these
wanted to
boxes.
open it up to see what was in there.
We dared each other to touch it first.
And on the count of 3, we both touched it and opened it up to see what was in there.
That's a Dybbuk out. Great.
Nothing,
Thanks, guys.
nothing happened. We're all good. We spoke to the client beforehand and made sure that they were okay with us looking at the objects that they had. They said they were fine with it. But she just liked to collect it. Hey, and they could buy it on eBay. It was just, Yeah.
There was a so alright, so we have a group, our P.O. box, and I'm going in there. I have some of my regular mail goes to it, and I go in there. This is many years ago, and I go open up the box, and there's a card in there, and it says large package. So, they couldn't fit it in there obviously, so I got to go to the counter. I got my mail, and there's this large box, and I'm like, what the hell did I order? So I go to my car, and something told me just to open it. Now, I literally used to live, I could walk to my P.O. box from my house. Like, it's like less than a 5-minute drive. Something told me to open it. And it was weird because, it didn't have just like a one posted stamp. Somebody, bought a book of stamps and just put a whole bunch of single stamps on there. It was weird.
I think you had to lick them back then.
So I don't think it was that long ago. So I'm like, all right, let me open this thing up in the parking lot. So I open this thing up, and right when I open it, there's a letter on top. So I'm like, all right, I open up the letter and I start reading it, and it says, I bought these haunted dolls on eBay, and ever since I bought them, I've been having some strange occurrences. I didn't know what to do, so I figured I'd send them to you guys, and you guys would know what to do with it. So I'm like, shit. So I look in this box, and there's 6 or 7 porcelain dolls.
Nightmare
They have
fuel.
to be porcelain dolls, of course.
Nightmare fuel.
So I'm like, so the first thing I do is I call the co-founder up. And his name is Rob. I call him up and I'm like, you need to be straight honest with me right now. I'm not messing with you. I'm like, did anybody send me a package in the mail of dolls? And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, nobody in the team is playing a joke on me or anything like that. He's like, nah. I read in the letter and he's like, no, nobody did that, I swear. I'm like, alright. So now I'm thinking, alright, I don't want to bring this home. Because what if it is? I don't want to deal with it, I'm good, I investigate the paranormal, I don't need to follow me home. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get rid of this. So there's a clothing drop bin, right around the block from where that was. So I'm like, you know what? That's where it's going. Opened it up, put the box in there, close it up. You deal with it. You have fun with that. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure they weren't haunted. I'm sure it was somebody just messing with us, but you never know. I know Shannon, we were at a house investigation, and they had a haunted mirror. You guys remember?
I was on that case.
You were on that case?
Yeah,
She brought it home?
I wasn't on that case, but I heard.
She brings it home, and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, why are you bringing that into our house? So, we still have it, and I'm like, why? She's just asking for it. She brought that home. She went to Pennsylvania, the Amish land, and they had an old bookstore. She buys these 2 super old books. She buys both of those, and then she buys a Raggedy Ann doll, which looks exactly like the Annabelle doll.
Yeah.
She has it hanging right in our windowsill in our bedroom. She swears it moves, and I'm like, would you stop giving it power? I don't care, I don't want to hear about it. So I try not to bring stuff home with me, because I do.
Your wife, on the other hand.
My wife, on the other hand, Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon.
Likes to bring shit home. I block a lot of stuff out. I do believe that entities, ghosts, demons, whatever you want to call it, can definitely attach themselves to items.
Yes.
I know Lorraine Warren had a whole museum. I think John Zaffis did a show, Haunted Collector, where, you know, I believe there's a lot of truth to, you know, when you investigate someone's home and they were fine, and then all of a sudden they take on an item and all of a sudden activity starts. So I do believe there's some truth to that. There's museums, I think Zach
has one.
Zach Baggins has a museum as well. Yeah, I mean, I think there's some truth to it. I think the way, I don't know too much about all their museums and how they deal with it. I know Lorraine Warren has, like, it's a museum and everything's, you know, set aside. It's a do not touch. Like, there's a lot of disclaimers. I don't know if that's how the other museums are set up. I don't know. I think that's the right way to do it. But
I think in Zach's he'll actually let, like, you
can buy stuff.
You can touch stuff.
Oh, you can touch stuff.
And there's disclaimers, but they will actually let you touch some of the objects. So.
There's a disclaimer. There's a disclaimer. You know, like, you did your part. If some idiot walks in there and wants to start touching everything, well, that's on that person, then, you know. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
So
I don't like to take shit on.
So I was in Greece. It was 2001. And I went to King Nestor's tomb. It's in the southern parts of Greece, in the foot mountains of Peloponnesos. And I was down in there, and my uncle, because, you know, we're Greeks, we travel in packs, so all of us went together, was like, "Dimitri, take part of the tomb." Because there's, like, little chipped pieces of rocks in the tomb. And I was like, you know, what was I? 18 years old, 19 years old, not even.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Took the piece of the stone, put it in my pocket, left. There's a photo of me coming out of the tomb right after I took the piece. Somebody took a photo, and the way, it's the weirdest thing. Behind, it's like it's like a rounded type of pyramid looking thing, a tomb. And in the middle there's an opening. If you're inside, you can look up and see the sky. In the photo, you see me with this stupid smirk on my face, dumb kid, Dimitri, and it looks like fire coming out of the top of the photo. And I was like, it's got to be a developed one, because this was 35mm we were using. And but I didn't know that until after we got it. But we went out and we did our whole day. Right, we went out. Everybody kept getting hurt. People were tripping. Things stopped working. The car we rented was having trouble starting. Like, we just kept having problem after problem after problem. And then my aunt found out what happened, and she started bugging out. She's like, "You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have taken that. We've got to return it now. Now the sun's going down, okay? We did this in the morning. We suffered through a day. And we had to turn around. We went back to King Nestor's tomb. And me and my dad went. And my dad came with me, and I went to go put the piece back in. I couldn't find where I took it from. It was dark. You could see the moon, but there was no lighting in there, and it was dark. And because of the way it was built, because there's a hole that you enter in, and there's the hole on the top that lets light in, all you hear is just howling wind. It was the freakiest thing. And I just took the stone, and I was like, threw it in. And I just apologized. I said I was sorry, to please forgive us, and to make sure nothing bad happens anymore. And I said it in English, and then I said it in Greek. And then I turned around and I left, and then everything was fine the rest of the trip after that. But that whole day was a nightmare. It was a nightmare day. It was really wild.
It reminds me of the episode of Brady Bunch.
Yeah, that was my... You know what? I've seen all of the Brady Bunch, but I have learned nothing.
Oh my god. Oh man.
That was wild. So no, ever since then I have zero interest in taking haunted objects.
Sorry, Greg.
Haunted objects.
Giant spider crawling up.
I know, guys. The worst thing is I didn't win the surfing contest.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
So that's one thing that happened to me, and ever since then, no thanks. I'm not bringing any of that stuff anywhere near me.
What about you, Tom?
I mean, I would say no. I wouldn't.
I take rocks from battlefields, though.
I was gonna go there. So I wouldn't take an object that was supposedly haunted, like, you know, what, a doll, a mirror, anything like that, or, you know, a divot box, anything that was. I don't even want a Ouija board in my house, honestly.
No.
So without that being said, however, artifacts, little different. Like I actually do have I have a slug from Gettysburg
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
brought home. I
Okay.
mean that's more for historical purposes.
Right.
I don't know that that's haunted. You know, I don't think
Right.
it is. It's a bullet. I do own one artifact. I'm not gonna say on camera what it is because I was told that I probably shouldn't have it. I'll tell you guys afterwards. But,
Okay.
Sucks for you.
it's from a famous location. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
You know, it's something that means something to me personally. But yeah, if it's something that was suspected to be haunted, no, I don't want it in my house. I don't want to take the chance.
I agree.
It's probably okay, but that, you know, 1% chance it's not, I'm good.
See, I'm into like buying like the sand and stuff from like certain places, or I've got like a pumice rock from a volcano that
Right,
where
right.
that happened.
Yeah.
So I like to, but I like that stuff for historical reason. I like touching something and
Right.
feeling like it's like I'm part of that era. You know,
I have
That's-
a couple of
that's the
Civil War
historian
bullets,
stuff.
and
I
I
think,
got
yeah.
I got like a Titanic kit that's got some little pieces of coal that from the Titanic, which I'm big into history. I love that kind of stuff, you know. But I don't have like something from the Titanic walking
I'm
around
not
the
gonna lie, I
house.
really want to buy an old exorcism kit, like a used one.
I'm good with
That's
that.
probably not something I should do.
You could have had one from.
No thanks.
What else?
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
That's all I got.
So, what do you guys think? What of this question? Would you buy a haunted object, or would you take a haunted object? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you haven't yet, give this video a like, share, and subscribe. And you can also click the little notification bell to know when all our content is being uploaded to YouTube. So, thank you guys very much for joining us on this latest edition of Ghost News Network. And until next time, take care, guys.